The Federal and Vale Hospital jointly present the Madurai Marathon 2025. This event is co-presented by Walking Shoe Company and powered by PSNA College of Engineering and Technology and Tucker EV Chargers. Run for bone and joint health on Sunday, December 21. Entry is free. All are welcome.
Today, your schedule starts with grabbing your phone or laptop, attending back-to-back meetings from the bed or your dining table. By 4 p.m., you grow a stiff neck, an intense lower back pain that is not letting you move. You think it's just stress. Maybe you're overworked. I'll stretch tomorrow. Wrong. That's your spine sending an SOS, and a large number of young Indians between 25 and 45 are getting the same danger message right now. Welcome to Second Opinion, where experts speak first. Chronic neck or back pain in young adults, especially with major changes in the work culture, is becoming an increasingly common problem. A 2024 report by the Indian Spinal Injury Center estimated that nearly 80% of Indians experience back pain at least once in their lifetime, and over 10 million new spine-related cases are reported in a year. Orthopedic experts also warn that the problem is affecting younger demographics faster than ever, as India's workplaces have gone digital and the rise of remote work in India has led to a surge in spinal health issues among professionals.
India has gone digital, and the rise in remote healthcare work has increased the number of spinal issues that have started happening in the normal population. So work from home culture, all these things has taken a toll, because what is happening exactly is people start sitting and working for about 8 to 10 hours constantly. They are at one particular posture, they slouch, they stoop, and they're not maintaining a proper posture. Gradually, this starts building up over time and reaches a point wherein they end up having more of neck pain, upper back, lower back pain. Sometimes they have radiating pain to their arms and legs, wherein sometimes they even end up having a surgery. When I say ergonomics, it means ergonomics is the posture that you have to rightly adopt when you work or at your workplace. What generally people do is they sit like this, they bend forward like this, and they keep working in this particular thing. When you keep doing the same thing for a continuous period of time, over a long period, slowly this problem starts building up, causing enormous amount of strain in your neck and your lower back. Spinal ergonomics is not just about your work posture and the things that you adopt at your workplace. Apart from that, what is exactly happening is, since we are so much engrossed into our work culture, we forget the fact that we'll have to do proper exercises. Our diet pattern, our sleep pattern, everything is getting disturbed. When all these things happen, eventually it is like a combined force which is going to cause a spinal issue, causing a deleterious effect. You will have to keep yourself active rather than sitting in the chair for long hours of time. Suppose your work demands you to sit for 8 to 10 hours. For every 45 minutes to 1 hour that you're going to sit, please get up, walk for 5 minutes, and then come and resume your work, rather than continuously sitting and then forgetting the fact that your spine is going in for an imbalance.
A 2023 AIMS study found that even children between 15 and 18 years are also developing forward posture, back pain, muscle tightness, and reduced flexibility.
So our school system is very organized. We have criteria for how far the board should be, the size of the board, the height of the table, bench. Everything was designed even in the 60s, 70s. We have ergonomics kept in mind. But at home, we failed to do those things, which resulted in massive outburst of back pain, neck pain. We see patients, students at 8 years of age, 10 years of age, comes with neck pain and back pain. That is very worrying to see the trend. So main reason is posture. So don't let your kids lie down in the bed and watch TV watch the laptop or mobile for a long time. Because when they are lying down, they have to extend the neck so much, so that stresses the disc, joints in the back, everything. And also, that's a growing bone. So if you put stress on one side of the bone and distract the other side of the bone, there is chance the bone may get damaged at a younger age, and if they develop pain at 15, 16 years of age, they have to live with that spine for rest of the life. So long term impact is very high. So it's very important the school children should be monitored about the posture, should be taught about posture. Posture is very important.
Doctors warn that we may become an entire generation below 40 years that is coping with cervical and lumbar disc cases, and the number of patients only keep growing. Let's hear from the experts on how a painful disc can lead to early degeneration and other long-term impacts of the changing work patterns.
In my clinic, I have witnessed about 40 to 60% increase in work-related cervical and lumbar issues. The underlying cause is deceptively simple. Prolonged sitting and combined with poor posture and poorly designed home workstation are the culprit here. But inside the body, the consequences are far more serious. When your spine is held in a slouched, bent, or a forward hunched position for prolonged hours, the disc, which is in between the vertebrae, are put into a lot of pressure. Over the time, the disc begins to dry out, losing its height, and collapses, leading to early degeneration. This nerve compression is what which causes sharp radiating pain, low back pain. Sometimes this radiating pain travels towards your arm, your leg, resulting in reduced grip, shooting pain, numbness, and weakness, and it also causes foot drop. Patients often don't realize how rapidly these symptoms can worsen when left unaddressed. As a disc degenerates, the body attempts to stabilize the spine by creating a small bony spurs between one vertebrae and the other vertebrae. This is a protective response, but it also, when it grows more, it backfires by reducing the space which is left for the nerves, creating the nerve compression. These conditions can make even short periods of walking, standing, or sitting extremely painful. If the trend continues to rise, if workstation ergonomics and movement habits do not improve,
However, the silver lining is that it is preventable. Experts say that 80 to 90% of spine related problems caused by work from home or desk jobs are preventable if you follow certain evidence based habits daily and make modifications in your work style.
With every breath you take, even you don't have to move. You with a single breath, there is movement in the spine. Okay. So this movement, this flexibility, as well as rigidity for the body structure is provided by this unique constitution of the ligaments and the disc. So every now and then we have to change the posture. We should not be in this, even standing. We have to sit for some time, change the posture. If you are sitting for a long time, you have to get up in between, so that the ligaments has a breathing time. Otherwise, the ligaments are actually constraints, so that will avoid abnormal excessive movement of the spine. So for example, if you are watching mobile continuously bending forward, then the ligaments in the back are stretched continuously, so that can tolerate that stretch force for a period of 20-30 minutes, then it starts giving away. So if you constantly put pressure on something, that's going to get damaged. That's what happens when you sit for a long time, prolonged durations. If you keep on watching the mobile, so watching the mobile, we cannot use the mobile like this. That's also not a possibility. Some people may think we should not bend forward. Let's see the mobile like that. Then they will get a shoulder pain, obviously. So we can bend forward and look at the mobile, but not for a prolonged period. If you are watching a movie or if you are doing any Zoom meetings for a long time, it's better to get a screen at a distance than get that straight vision. So age group, we had a particular age group earlier. For example, disc prolapse has bimodal age distribution. That is, it either happens between 20 to 25 or it happens after 45 to 50. But now there is no that bimodal distribution. So now everybody is, especially because they finish their college and go to work, start their work. That's a strain at that time, and this is starting of elderly age group. That's why the second the distribution of the age. But now, because of the change in work style, work from home models, everything, there is uniform distribution of disc problems. I see patients at 16 years having disc prolapse, at 65 having disc prolapse, And now at all ages, this problem is very common. The most commonly used term is slip disc or disc prolapse. If the disc, normally the disc is contained between two bones, it will not, pop out or come out. If the disc slightly pops out, bulges out, and then starts compressing the nerve, that is significant disc prolapse. If you have shooting pain down the leg, sciatica type of pain, then it is significant. So that is slip disc. We can call it a slip disc, prolapse disc, extruded disc. There are so many terms about that. And the other common condition is listhesis, that is forward slippage of bone. There is an advanced form of degeneration. So when there is only problem in the disc, we may get disc prolapse under these conditions. Whereas in advanced stages, the joints, ligaments, everything gets damaged and the bones start slipping forward. That is called spondylolisthesis. So these two are very common conditions.
Don't ignore the early signs of lower back pain, stiff neck, or painful discs. Do not wait for the SOS from your spine to turn into long-term health risk. Listen to your body, tweak your work setup, and consult a spine specialist in case of chronic pain or disc deformities. That's all for this episode of Second Opinion.
The Federal and Vale Hospital jointly present the Madurai Marathon 2025. This event is co-presented by Walking Shoe Company and powered by PSNA College of Engineering and Technology and Tucker EV Chargers. Run for bone and joint health on Sunday, December 21. Entry is free. All are welcome.